Today our topic is why Stoicism is the ultimate survival philosophy. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it feels like the world is against us. We face problems, stress, and unexpected events that can make us feel lost or overwhelmed. But what if there was a way to handle these difficulties with calm and strength? This is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to survive and even thrive in tough times. It's not about ignoring emotions or pretending everything is fine. Instead, it is about understanding what we can control and what we cannot, and focusing our energy on the things that matter most. Stoicism is like a mental toolbox for life, giving us the tools to face any situation with courage and wisdom. The first lesson Stoicism teaches is about control. In life, many things are outside our control. The weather, other people's opinions, and even unexpected events like accidents or job loss are not up to us. But Stoicism reminds us that there is one thing we always control: our own thoughts and actions. This is a powerful idea. When we stop worrying about things we cannot change, we free up energy to focus on what we can do. For example, if it rains on a day you planned a picnic, you cannot stop the rain, but you can choose how to react. You can feel upset and angry, or you can adapt and find another way to enjoy the day. Stoicism teaches us to accept what we cannot change and to focus on our response. This mindset helps us stay calm and strong, no matter what happens. Another important idea in Stoicism is the difference between what happens to us and how we interpret it. Life is not always easy, and bad things will happen. But Stoicism teaches us that it is not the event itself that hurts us, it is our reaction to it. For example, if someone insults you, their words are just words. It is your mind that decides whether to feel hurt or angry. Stoics believe that we have the power to choose how we see things. This does not mean we should pretend everything is perfect. It means we can choose to see challenges as opportunities to grow. A difficult situation can make us stronger, wiser, and more resilient if we approach it with the right mindset. This is why Stoicism is so powerful for survival. It helps us turn obstacles into stepping stones. Stoicism also teaches us to focus on what truly matters. In modern life, we often get caught up in chasing money, fame, or material things. But Stoics remind us that these things are not as important as we think. They can be taken away at any moment, and they do not bring lasting happiness. What really matters is our character, our values, and how we treat others. Stoicism encourages us to live with virtue, which means being honest, kind, courageous, and wise. These qualities cannot be taken away, and they help us build a meaningful life. When we focus on being good people, we find a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose. This is especially important in tough times, when external things like money or success may be out of reach. Stoicism reminds us that true wealth is inside us. One of the most famous Stoic philosophers, Epictetus, said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This simple idea is at the heart of Stoicism. It teaches us to take responsibility for our own happiness and well-being. Instead of blaming others or complaining about our circumstances, we can choose to take action and make the best of any situation. This does not mean we should avoid seeking help or improving our lives. It means we should focus on what we can do rather than feeling helpless. For example, if you lose your job, you can spend time feeling sorry for yourself. Or you can use the opportunity to learn new skills, explore new careers, or spend time with loved ones. Stoicism empowers us to take control of our lives, even when things seem hopeless. Another key lesson from Stoicism is the practice of gratitude. Life is full of challenges, but it is also full of blessings. Stoics believe that we should take time to appreciate what we have, rather than always wanting more. This does not mean we should ignore problems or stop striving for improvement. It means we should balance our goals with gratitude for the present moment. For example, if you are struggling with health issues, you can still be grateful for the support of friends and family, or for the small joys in life like a beautiful sunset or a good meal. Gratitude helps us stay positive and resilient, even in difficult times. It reminds us that life is still worth living, no matter how hard it gets. Stoicism also teaches us to prepare for the worst, while hoping for the best. This might sound pessimistic, but it is actually a very practical approach. Life is unpredictable, and bad things can happen at any time. By imagining the worst-case scenario, we can prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally. This does not mean we should live in fear or expect disaster. It means we should be ready for anything, so we are not caught off guard. For example, if you are worried about losing your job, you can save money, update your resume, and learn new skills. This way, if the worst happens, you are prepared. And if it does not happen, you are still better off because you have taken steps to improve your life. Stoicism helps us stay calm and confident, no matter what the future holds. One of the most inspiring aspects of Stoicism is its focus on inner strength. Stoics believe that true power comes from within. It is not about physical strength or external success. It is about having a strong mind and a resilient spirit. This is why Stoicism is so valuable for survival. When we face challenges, we can draw on our inner strength to keep going. We can remind ourselves that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way. This mindset helps us stay calm and focused, even in the most difficult situations. It also helps us avoid being controlled by fear, anger, or other negative emotions. Instead, we can choose to act with courage and wisdom, no matter what happens. Stoicism also teaches us to accept the impermanence of life. Everything in life is temporary, including our problems and our successes. This might sound sad, but it is actually a source of freedom. When we accept that nothing lasts forever, we can let go of attachment and live more fully in the present moment. We can appreciate the good times without clinging to them, and we can face the bad times without despair. This mindset helps us stay balanced and resilient, no matter what life throws at us. It also reminds us to make the most of every moment, because we never know what the future will bring. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with nature. This does not mean we should all live in the woods and give up modern life. It means we should accept the natural order of things and live according to reason and virtue. Stoics believe that everything happens for a reason, and that we are part of a larger universe. This perspective helps us see our problems in a bigger context. When we face difficulties, we can remind ourselves that they are just a small part of a much larger picture. This helps us stay calm and focused, even when things seem overwhelming. It also reminds us that we are not alone, and that we are part of something greater than ourselves. In conclusion, Stoicism is the ultimate survival philosophy because it gives us the tools to handle any situation with calm and strength. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, to accept what we cannot change, and to find meaning and purpose in every moment. It reminds us that true power comes from within, and that we are capable of handling whatever life throws at us. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life. It helps us build resilience, gratitude, and inner strength, so we can survive and thrive in even the toughest times. Whether we are facing personal challenges, global crises, or just the everyday struggles of life, Stoicism gives us the wisdom and courage to keep going. This is why Stoicism is not just a philosophy for ancient times. It is a philosophy for life, for survival, and for finding peace in a chaotic world.